When I was young, I spent my well-earned free time lounging in a tiny apartment building in the city center. While it wasn't the prettiest place, it was all I could afford. Occasionally, someone would yell at their spouse or blast music. Nevertheless, it was my home, and I was quite content. However, every night, one thing irritated me terribly. Whenever I tried to sleep, a light tapping noise would echo along the walls of my room, often keeping me up longer than I would have liked. I thought many times about talking to my upstairs neighbor, but decided against it because, frankly, the tapping wasn't that loud. I'm just a light sleeper. The sound was like someone walking in high heels, but not as loud. It seemed as if the person making the noise was trying to be discreet. I doubted that my upstairs neighbor was making the noise intentionally, as it had been going on every night for about a year, without a break, and I was still trying to sleep soundlessly. Moreover, the knocking had a very distinct rhythmic sound, which I thought no one would imitate so long and so tediously. One weekend, a friend of mine brought his young son to our place for half a day. It turned out that a pipe had burst in his apartment, flooding the entire floor, so the tenants had to leave while the cleaning was done. I happily accepted them. At our age, spending time with friends was a real blessing, and I hardly saw him, as he was now a busy father. He had always been interested in music, for which I respected him, and his son had a whole collection of musical toys. While we were relaxing, his son started tapping on that little rainbow xylophone that seemed to be every child of the last century. My heart sank. The little one was tapping out the exact same rhythm as the nightly knocking from above. I immediately asked him what it was, and he laughed. "We learned this in school," he giggled. "It's called Morse code. It is through this that you can call for help."